morning! Today is Wednesday, May 20th, and we're going to start this morning with a little visit with our caterpillar friends. They look very different than they did last week when they were crawling around and eating up all the food. Now they look like this. They have crawled to the top of the container. They have fastened themselves to the top. They shed their skin one more time, and you can see those little black dots up here. That's their skin, their caterpillar skin that they shed. And now they have created this hard covering on their outside of their bodies, and that is the chrysalis that they have made. Every once in a while, well, now they're moving because I'm moving the container, but every once in a while they move around like they're working really hard in there, turning into a butterfly. You will notice that the food and stuff is still at the bottom, and that they're kind of a greenish brown color, and they have sort of yellow markings on them, the chrysalis does. So go ahead and pause this video, and you're going to take out, there's a good angle right there, you can see the yellow on there. And you're going to take out your butterfly observation journal paper and go to the next page. This one was what we did on the caterpillar side. Now we're moving to the next stage, which is the chrysalis. So I've got the date here. I've got day 16. 8 days ago we started, and so now we're up to 16. The life cycle is the cycle of the chrysalis. And then I wrote some observations here, some words down here at the bottom about what I saw in the jar there. So I wrote, the caterpillars are hanging from the top. They made a chrysalis. You can see their skin that they shed. And I drew a picture of those little black, kind of fuzzy little balls there that was the skin that they shed off, their caterpillar skin. And there are 5 of them in there. And then I drew the food and other droppings there at the bottom. And I added some little yellow details there on the side, like you see in the jar. So that is what you're going to start your morning off doing today, is working on this. And of course you're going to put your own words here, what you observe. You as an entomologist are going to be doing that. After you finish that, you're going to get started on your reading. We have those spelling words this week that are contractions, and maybe you can find some of those contractions in your reading. Maybe keep a little post-it next to you and see if you can find 3 contractions in all of the reading that you do today. Can't and wouldn't and couldn't and I'm. So many that you can find, and see if some of them are your spelling words too. There's a really cute story today that about punctuation that I want you to listen to. And you're going to do an assignment in Seesaw around commas. And then you're going to be working on your writer's workshop. Today you're going to take out your report, and you're going to be working on the diet of the animal that you're working on. The diet means what does it eat and how does it eat it? Is it something that it has to capture before it can eat it? Is it something that it has to, does it nibble on it? Like, how does it eat what it eats? So put both of those ideas down there, what it eats and how does it go about eating it. And then finally you're going to be working on, how does your animal move around? Does it slither? Does it fly? What are some interesting facts about how your animal moves? So those are the 2 pages we'll be working on today. You're going to be doing an activity about telling time in Seesaw. And then you're going to listen to a story about caterpillar to butterfly. And you're going to be working on this sheet, which is the life cycle of the butterfly. You cut pictures out earlier this week. Now you're going to use your words and tell about what happens. First the egg, and then what happens next, then, and then last. And some of the words you're going to be using are in your schedule this week, like egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, butterfly. So those are some words that are in your little word bank that you'll be putting into your paper here. And then finally you have a social emotional video that you can look at and talk about with your family. So go ahead and get your observation journal out and get started drawing those caterpillars.